What's going on there, guys? We back with another one, and the Los Angeles Lakers have officially moved into the 7th spot. If the regular season was to end today and they won their first play-in game, they would face the Memphis Grizzlies in the first round, and that's a nightmare matchup for the Grizzlies just due to the fact that, you know, LeBron has all this experience, AD, and you have Jared Vanderbilt, D'Angelo Russell. You have a deep roster, and you have a roster that's more built for the postseason, especially adding this youth around LeBron and AD. You know what I'm saying? Over the last few years, they've had like an older team, and a lot of the guys, you know, they couldn't keep up with the tempo and the pace of some of these other squads, and that was their downfall. Well, we got to hear from LeBron and AD after tonight's game to see where their head is at after moving in the 7th, and this is what they had to say.
LeBron, we know it's such a new group, just second game with the starting lineup, some adversity early, down 10 at halftime, and then, you know, AD turns the ankle, but you guys just seem to build out of that in the second half. What did it take?
It took a full team effort and just not panic. We understand Minnesota has been playing some good basketball as of late and pretty good at home, so you know, we had to get stops. We had to get defensive stops, and then we had to stop turning the ball over, which we did in the second half, and allowed us to make that huge rally in the third quarter. I think we went on like a 24-2 run at one point, and you know, kind of took control of the game.
You've told us repeatedly that it's not like anything AD does surprises you. It's something you've known for a long time. But just tonight, in this context, with the playoffs push, what did you think about his game?
I think he understood the assignment and knew how important this game was, and I think we all knew that. But you know, we jumped on AD's back, and he brought us home.
What did you say to AD? What were you yelling at AD? I think you had three straight buckets. You were at the scorer's table. What were you yelling at him?
Just keep going. Just keep going. It's too dominant. Just keep going, and you know, show that all game tonight.
You know, the team's changed over a few times since we've been with the Lakers, but this hasn't been a place where you've had too much success since coming to LA. And obviously, they beat the Lakers at home just a week ago or so. What does it mean to get this one in terms of the context of what you guys were doing?
I think it's in the context of where we are in the season is very important. We understood how huge of a game this was tonight. And, you know, for as close to 48 minutes, we was locked in, and it resulted in a win for us.
When you came out in the fourth quarter, you went up to him, you tapped him in the chest. What did you like about what he did for you guys in that fourth quarter?
Wynn gives us great energy. You know, and the best thing about Wynn, he loves to be held accountable, and he doesn't mind me going after him if he, you know, makes a mistake, or, you know, when he's great, I always big him up. You know, he's just been great for us all year. And, you know, it was another moment tonight. He was just huge for us in the minutes that he had.
The Dennis really provided tonight.
Huge. They changed the game. You know, in that third quarter, changed the game. Diaz picking up full court and creating you know, a steal. You know, got a steal, got an and one on the other end, and then you know, was able to get another deflection and create a over and back on town. So you know, it's big time for us, and Diaz been doing that all year, and Rui's been great for us when his moment has been called, and you know, he was huge for us tonight.
For somebody that does have the kind of, you know, take one day at a time approach, LeBron, and yet also aware of the standings and all that, how do you do that as a leader with the team, and like how do you balance that down the stretch?
This game is over with. Now our focus shifts to Houston right now. They beat us last time we played them about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, whenever that was. So now our focus shifts to them right away. And I'm gonna lock in on the film as soon as I get on the plane and watch last few games that they had and the game that we had when I didn't play. You know, a couple weeks ago or whenever that was. But our focus shift now.
You talked about not having bounce in Chicago, or quite not having it the same. You had 2 dunks tonight. Did it feel a little better? And is there confidence to be able to do that and kind of test it out?
Yeah, it's getting better. It's getting better. You know, my rhythm is still not quite there yet as it was before the injury, but I mean, I was out for 4 weeks. I understand that. So, you know, I think each game, each minute, as my wind starts to get back to, I can, you know, play a little bit longer in spurts. You know, but you know, I was happy to be able to, like you said, get 2 dunks. You know, one in transition, another one in a half-court set. And just seeing my foot just kind of react to it and the rest of the body.
Responding the way you kind of hoped?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be in the lineup on Sunday, so that's the best response I can have.
You feel some team momentum building?
Yeah, I think we're in a good place, but, you know, The game is not won on paper, and it's not won on these phones, and it's won in between the four lines. So we could talk about it, but we got to go out and handle business. So Sunday can't come fast enough for me.
So, AD, you go down. It looked like it was the ankle. Just what was going through your mind at the time, and then how did you kind of get into the timeout and realize you were going to be able to play through it?
I knew I was going to play regardless. Just that initial tweak, kind of a little bit of pain and throbbing and stuff. So just let it kind of calm down. But I didn't want to stay too long. And then it kind of, throbs more, So try to shoot up tighter and just kind of play off adrenaline until the end of the game and able to get some treatment. But I'll be fine.
So you scored 19 after that happened, kind of possession after possession in the fourth as you increased the lead. What kind of rhythm did you get into, and how was that kind of coming about when you took the game over?
They were just running plays for me to make reads. Oh my God! I just want to be efficient and do whatever I had to do to help the team win. Knowing this is a big game, moved into seventh. Just want to be myself and do what I got to do to help the team win. Was able to make shots tonight.
How's it feel right now?
It feels good. It feels good. Yeah.
Houston.
What, am I playing?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. yeah.
Any meaning to doing it here where you got hurt last year? Did that flash through your mind at all? That you're going to push through it?
No, I don't really try to think about that. Let them negative thoughts get in my head. Just try to go out there and play. I just knew I didn't play early in the year because of the back. And then we own. Like I said, they came in our house and beat us early on, maybe like a couple weeks ago. Like we said, this is a get-back trip. Every team that we play on this trip has beaten us. So we want to, use that as motivation. But no, that wasn't in my mind. I was just come out and play and try to get a win.
Katie, sometimes when teams have to climb back out of holes, whether it's in a game or in a season, it can be fatiguing and you can run out of gas or whatever. But it doesn't feel like this team is having the need for that happening right now. What do you think about kind of the trajectory? Does it feel like you guys have made some huge climb, or does it feel like more like you guys are starting something?
No, we made some huge climbs, but we're not finished. We want to get greedy. Obviously, the team that we have, we are able to, do some different things defensively and offensively. It's been fun. I mean, we know the position we're in. Everybody is hungry. We're all hungry to not only make the playoffs but make some noise. And so, we know every game, the last six, every game is very important to us. And we coming out with a sense of urgency. We started a little slow tonight, but we ended up picking it up in the second half on both ends of the floor. So at this point, it's just all about trying to get wins. But I think a lot of guys stepped up tonight. Bees found his rhythm. Vando with his defensive efforts on Ant. So it was a great all-around team win, and we got another one on whatever day it is, Sunday.
What do you think about the way Winyon, Bowie, and Vando played? Those three guys
played well. Do the dirty work. Vando played extremely well on Anthony Edwards. Made shots, rebounding, do what he do. Winning, same thing. Rebounding, finishing around the rim. Rui comes in and do what he do. All these guys, did exactly what we want them to do, which contributed to the win. And we're going to need them to continue to do that as we move forward.
Man, so the Lakers is building some positive momentum heading into the postseason, and to put themselves in that 7th spot, give themselves 2 cracks at winning the play-in is ideal. Now, it would be great if they went on and closed it out in the first round. In the first play-in game, and go ahead and lock in that 7th seed. On the flip side, if they lose, that first play-in game and they play for that 8th seed, they'll face the Denver Nuggets. And Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Jokic, all those guys played really well until they see the Lakers. They play great against every other team in the NBA. when Jokic sees AD, he's just not the same. And they cannot defend by the rim. So man, when you got LeBron going in there, if it's not Aaron Gordon making a defensive play, it certainly ain't gonna be Jokic. And I think they're gonna exploit that. You know, Jokic is a good regular season player and even a good postseason player, but his lack of defense is brutal, man. And I feel like the Lakers could exploit that and possibly even a more favorable matchup than the Memphis Grizzlies, because Ja's probably gonna play good. Jaren Jackson Jr. poses a threat. You know, Desmond Bain, all those guys, they play really well together. But I feel like just matchup wise, Denver would be in trouble if the Lakers fell to that 8th seed. But tell me what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.